We just talked to Emery a second ago, and he said that we're going to see tomorrow why he calls you the X Factor. Can you describe why you think he calls you that, and what's that relationship been like with the new quarterback?
Emery said that?
Yeah.
Shoot, I've always been called that since I was a little kid, and I make a lot of plays. I like to, be the player that could be called on, just to make, just game-changing plays, and just to be that help for the team that I should be.
You mentioned how excited you are for tomorrow to get on the field and everything like that. Just a big transition this offseason for you. Just what are you most looking forward to, kind of getting into season mode and moving forward?
Really, I'm just looking forward just to having fun with my teammates. Because I came here a couple months ago and just getting to, work out with everybody and just to get to know my teammates is just, getting to know different guys and being in different environments with those dudes and, just having fun. So, we all have been having a lot of juices flowing as far as, having excitement to play the game that we all love to play, especially at this level. It's definitely going to be exciting news. We try not to listen to the outside noise, so, we like to fuel our own fire and, just come together, just can't wait to make plays for everybody and show Arizona what the Devils about to put on tape.
What excites you the most about the running back? When you think about what you guys can do this season, what excites you and makes you happy?
Really just the different styles of play that we all have. Honestly, they had a lot of open arms and warm welcomes for me when I came in, especially Coach Aguano, Danny especially, and George. Those guys. They showed me the ropes and how things go here at Arizona State, and they definitely they brought me in like their own brothers. So I really appreciate those guys. It's really just a family in the room, and I can honestly say that. So it's a lot of places that people might just be in it for the position, but we're all in it for each other. Whatever helps the team win, just whatever best fits for all of us. So definitely just different styles of play that we all have that can contribute to the team.
What sort of new wrinkles could a quarterback like Emery bring into the running game?
Emery's he's a different quarterback, and he's honestly had a lot of experience in the SEC, and he's a guy that can bring a lot of experience. Just to he can run the ball, he can do a lot of things throwing. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen during his time at Florida. So definitely can draw defenders like third level guys like the safeties and keep a lot of guys contained on him. Just because watching film, he can run the ball. You have a dynamic running back no matter who's in the game. Just having guys that keep the defense on their toes, whether if it's an outside or inside zone play or naked or whatever the situation might be. So just having a dual quarterback that can throw and run the ball is it's a good fit for our offense, and can make a lot of dangerous plays and make a lot of different fits for the defense, making it a little confusing for others.
All the coaches yesterday were saying run first. That was the mantra, at least until the quarterback situation was figured out. Is that something that the coaches sold you on when you were looking at ASU, or has that kind of just been like a nice development for you?
It's honestly, like you said, it's been a development just because it's a lot of players. We brought in the coaches brought in a lot of transfer portal guys, so just getting just learn your players and just see what different things and different situations that they can be in. So definitely just a developmental type of situation, just to see what guys can fit in certain situations to develop a game plan like that or any type of scheme like that. So definitely for sure.
Does it get overwhelming at all, knowing there's so many new faces and such a big change for you and everyone else to get acclimated with the team and build those relationships, or how is that process for you?
No, change is good, and just I feel like for me, I like I'm uncomfortable. I'm comfortable with being in uncomfortable situations. That's what life is about. You got to make the most of uncomfortable situations, because everybody likes to be in comfortable situations. So, like I said, just when I first came in, these guys, nobody knew nothing about me. So, I just feel like developing a relationship with these guys you know, it's not that hard as long as you know, put your best foot forward and you want to see the best interest in them. You know, see them win at the end of the day. Just always show love and just be there for each other. You know, it'll always have great relationships, especially on a football team. It's all about relationships and what you'll do for your brother. For sure.
How would you describe your transfer portal experience versus your high school?
The transfer portal, it was definitely like very, very different. Especially, you know, this is high school. You know, I wasn't that heavily recruited in high school, but you know, I don't think a lot of us from the Midwest was as well. So definitely, you know, putting, you know, being like overlooked, I feel like I was, and you know, putting up the numbers that I did in my last school definitely helped me be in a better position than I am now. Just because you know, I worked hard to where I am now, and you know, I just thank God for that. So definitely, the experience was definitely. It wasn't too frustrating, but it was definitely very different. Just to get a lot of looks from different schools, and you know, just to you know, finally had that chance to be in a position that I thought I should have been when I first graduated high school.
With it being a lighter recruitment, is that a chip on your shoulder you still carry today? Or
No, for sure.
Can you kind of just take us through that experience and how you handled that and made a great opportunity at Wyoming?
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't that heavily recruited. I only had about 3 offers. I got offered from North Carolina on signing day, and you know, after I signed my letter of intent to Wyoming, you know, it was already too late for that. So definitely, you know, I didn't get my first offer until going into my senior year of high school, and you know, I thought, you know, that I really worked hard, you know, especially had my mom, you know, help me go to a lot of camps and stuff. So just fast forward into my senior year, you know, it just so happened went into my last year where things just started to kick off. You know, as soon as you make a couple plays on the field, you open eyes to, you know, different programs and see what you can do for them. And you know, unfortunately, it wasn't. I felt like it was a little bit too late, just because a lot of people already had their guys that set in stone at different schools, and so definitely my chance wasn't, you know, far from none. But you know, I definitely had to capitalize on the opportunity when Wyoming came about, and I didn't want to wait too long just to, you know, have my opportunity get passed by. So definitely, just, you know, definitely it's a chip on my shoulder just because I thought I definitely had a lot of capability as far as, you know, running and catching the ball out of high school, and didn't get a lot of opportunities to do that. So definitely just you know, it's a very big chip on my shoulder, especially being where I'm from in Chicago. So not a lot of people make it out of there, and you know, helping my mom and my family out is something that, you know, I'm still striving to do to this day. So definitely got a lot of things to prove, and I'm still proving to this day. So definitely big chip.
You put up great numbers at Wyoming. Was there a moment in particular that comes to mind where just things clicked for you and you were able to take those next 2 or 3 steps as a running back?
I would definitely say it was a moment where, you know, we really didn't have like a running back for real. You know, we was in the midst of, I think it was my redshirt freshman year, where we were trying to find a running back to, you know, replace Brian Hill. And you know, it took a couple years just to find that, and you know, I kind of was overlooked over there in that aspect as well. But definitely, my coach helped me in some big moments just to, you know, whether it was developing, you know, any type of aspect or sharpening my game and any type of skill or asset that I could. It's just, you know, a point that my coach back then taught me, and you know, he helped me do so. So as far as you know, just becoming a better runner, or you know, whatever it is, as far as being a good teammate, or you know, just being in the film room more. He definitely helped me just, you know, learn more about college football, how to be a complete running back. So it was definitely things that I had to take control and, you know, even learning myself, because it was a slow process at first, and you know, transitioning from high school to college, and you know, playing running back is a different game. So it's a lot of things that you have to understand, and as far as being a complete running back, so you can, you know, stay on the field and be a complete running back to be in every situation in the field.
And what was the name of that coach that worked out?
His name was Gordy Howard.
You mentioned how your recruitment specifically, you got offers late and have made the most of your opportunity. Absolutely. What would you say to kids out there or players that are trying to get recruited and they have a similar situation as you, is trying to take advantage of the opportunity when you get it? What would you say to high school kids out there?
First, I would say just keep God first, and there's no matter if you're too big or too small, too fast or too slow. It's a lot of things that people will say about you that you don't think that you could do. But as far as you working hard and doing everything that you could be, as far as putting in the extra time, just believing in yourself. That's one thing I feel like I should tell these guys is don't listen to what nobody else has to say. Just believe in you, and you are your biggest opponent. So as long as you trust in yourself and put the work in, the results are going to show. And just keep a relationship with God, and He's going to take care of a lot of your problems for you. Move those mountains that you think you can't move on your own.